Marsha. Today we're doing a bit of a photo shoot. We've been meaning to hang out for a really long time.
Yeah, even since Berlin, I think.
Yeah.
Since like February. Okay.
Yes, and I've been following Marsha for like ages. I feel like
I've been following you for longer. No, I've been following Jade for like 5 years, so I'm still starstruck, and it's weird to be in this little camera because I've seen too many videos shot on it. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a weird like meta experience. I
can
imagine.
It is.
Yeah, guys, this will all be you one day. We'll all go on like a photo shoot. But yeah, how are you finding BA?
Really nice. It's beautiful. It's usually blue skies, but today we have a little bit of a cloudy weather.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful, at least from our neighborhood. From our huge skyscraper. It looks pretty nice.
We're in the nature reserve today, and it feels like such an important moment. This is the first time I think I've been in proper nature for
it smells really good.
3 weeks. Yeah.
And Jade is wearing some earthy tones.
You can tell she's a photographer. She's like, here's the dress code.
And I'm like the Steve Jobs vibes.
Okay. You got to witness the magic on Instagram. Hi guys, so it is about 8 p.m. and I just wanted to hold myself away to come and chat for a little bit. I just had this realization about half an hour ago that tonight I really feel like a goddess. I literally was looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, Jade, you're such a goddess. Like, wow. I was just so impressed with myself. Call that narcissism, call it what you want. But I was just like, oh, like, damn, I'm just so happy to be me. And I've had so many moments in my life where I'm not happy to be me, where I look at my body and I wish it was different. I wish something would change. Or moments where I'm like constantly critiquing my personality or wishing I was better at certain things. But today, no, I just love being me. And I think it's such a testament to having friends around me who feel like I can be myself unapologetically, who will hype me up, being able to do things that I love every day and understanding things about myself, about what makes me happy, you know, things like yoga and having these routines. And I was just reflecting on this life that I'm leading right here and feeling so much gratitude for it. And I think often I don't appreciate just how hard I work. Like, I work really hard. I put a lot of work into like academics and this and just everything. Like, I work really hard and I never let myself feel like chuffed for the rewards of my work, I guess. Even grades, I'd always just be looking to like the next grade that I could get. Or numerically with YouTube, you know, if I think I've just reached 800k, which is crazy, but it doesn't feel that big because I'd always be looking to the next thing that I can achieve. I never look back and just feel grateful for the work that I've done and sort of pat myself on the back. But today, in true goddess energy, I'm patting myself on the back and I'm acknowledging that I do work really hard and I'm living somewhat of a dream life here, but I also worked really hard for it and continue to work really hard while I'm here. So I'm just grateful. I feel like a boss, I feel like a queen, I feel like I want to be me. And I guess this is your reminder that the narratives you tell yourself are so important for how you present yourself in the world. What are you telling yourself? You know, are you looking in the mirror and are you critiquing? Or are you looking at yourself and being like, wow, I'm incredible? Regardless of how I look, like, you can just look at yourself, you can feel your energy and you can just know I am incredible. I'm on my period today, I'm actually in quite a bit of pain and I could look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh, like, what a wreck. But instead I looked at myself and I was like, wow, like, Jade, you have a body which is healthy and happy enough to allow you to have a period and to remind you to rest this month. Oops, my camera just died. Not a goddess moment from my camera, so I've just switched camera. Maybe I can even prop you up. Is that good? Yes, like, how incredible that I have a body which is healthy and happy enough to, I don't know, allow me to have a period. Like, I'm just so grateful for this form that I have. But I also know that I might wake up tomorrow and feel so much imposter syndrome and so much self-doubt and wish that I could change things about myself. And that is just the fluctuating nature of life. And I truly believe that confidence is a muscle that you have to constantly practice and constantly invest in. Like, at least for me, it does not just happen. I have to consciously work on being confident or it like slips. So yeah, what can you tell yourself right now or tomorrow or the next day after that will remind you how incredible you are? What kind of positive affirmations can you repeat to yourself to remind you that you are a goddess even when you're feeling low? For me, it's things like, I am worthy of being successful and happy. I am worthy of it. I've worked for it. I believe that I can have it. Why not me, right? What narratives are you telling yourself, and what could you be telling yourself? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. It means the absolute world that you're here. Thank you so much for 800k. That's really crazy. In general though, it's not these big numbers that mean a lot to me. It really is like personal stories when I meet you guys in person, like these long messages that I receive from people that really make me feel like this is a community. Like it's not just a bunch of numbers on a screen, right? Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Wherever you are, I'm sending you a big hug and good energy. Good night. Self-care Friday. She's ready. So pretty. Look at this fine place. Wow, best restaurant. Best company. He's so casual. Spider-Man. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias. Up my laundry from the laundromat. Such a good system. Hi guys, so it is Saturday and today we are on our way to the community garden. So I mentioned in one of my preparing for B.A. videos that I would really like to volunteer here. I think it's just a good way to get to know like local communities, meet local people, and also spend my time doing something good. And we are doing the community garden, so I'm really not an expert at gardening at all, but by this semester, maybe I can keep my plants alive back home. That's the goal. Wow, this graffiti. She is ready for the hot weather. I love the rainbow. Escuela de Agroecología Urbana. Perfect. So colorful. Wow. Effort.
Yeah, I always thought that they just put it in the ground, you know?
Yeah, but no, it's like schools. I think me and Camilla just potted 100 and something seedlings.
Probably. Yeah, we can see all of them there.
It's so cute. And like, I've never appreciated how much love and care goes into every little seedling. Like potting it is so much effort. It's very meditative because all you can do, you can't really think, right? You're just repeating the movement. Wow, this just never gets old. I love our new plants. Here's Violetta. Hi. Hello. Hi. So, this is Violetta. Do you want to tell the story of how we met?
In a library. I saw her, I was like, oh my god, hi, are you unjadedjade? She followed me on Instagram and we started talking. So
yes, we started talking and then Violetta invited me to this amazing play that her dad is also a part of, and it was so good. My Spanish is very limited, so she had to tell me the plot, but yeah,
that's fun.
It was really, really good. Okay, thank you. Hey guys, so it is 11 p.m. and I'm just processing how much happened today. I actually did a lot. This morning I went to the laundromat for the first time and bought groceries and just did general life setup things. And then I went to the community garden to volunteer for the first time. In general, I just can't describe how calming it is to be doing a manual task where you're not looking at the screen, especially when I spend most of my days at university staring at my laptop, like not looking at a screen and digging your hands deep in soil. I did the most repetitive movements for 2 hours where I was planting these seedlings and I would just shovel soil into a pot, take a little baby tomato seedling, plant it in, sort of press it down, add some more dirt, and then do it again and again and again, like a few hundred times. And I am so certain that this is the place where I'm gonna learn Spanish because it was kind of intense. My lack of Spanish knowledge really showed. All the volunteers, I really want to talk to them and communicate with them. I just don't have the vocabulary. And I went with my friend Camilla, who is Brazilian, and so she just speaks amazing Spanish because it's so similar to Portuguese. And thank goodness for her. I think without her, the other volunteers would just not have understood much about us and why we're here. But yeah, the people who run the community garden are incredible. The space is super inclusive for people in the community and they distribute a lot of the food to low income areas. They have an incredible composting system where they take leftovers from the canteens of a lot of local universities and then turn it into high quality soil. And it's also just a nice recreational community space for people to come, make friends, hang out. They made us pizza in a pizza oven and they were inclusive of vegan options and then vegan cheese, which was just so nice. So yeah, I came away from that feeling so energized and just calm, and I felt like, you know, recentered in terms of nature. Especially living where I live, I'm surrounded by high-rise buildings, not a lot of parks, which for a nature girl like me is just kind of exhausting sometimes. And then I went to see this play. The other day I was in El Ateneo, which is one of the most beautiful bookshops I've ever been inside. It's like a theatre bookshop, a theatre which has been converted into a bookshop. So like all the aisles are full of books, and I bumped into one of you guys. Her name is Violetta. She was raised in Paris until she was about 7, and then she moved to Argentina, and she invited me to come and see a play with her. The acting, the music, the physicality, it was absolutely incredible. If you want to go see it, it's called Una película sin Julie, like a movie without Julie. My only issue is that it was in Spanish, but the acting was so good, I was like gripped. I just didn't really understand the story, so Violetta had to help me out with the plot. In a last minute turn of events, Violetta has offered to take me on a little tour of Buenos Aires with her friends tomorrow. And she's like, oh, do you want to join? And I'm like, sure, why not? I always especially value local perspectives on places, so I'm very excited. I am now gonna absolutely collapse into bed. I'm so tired. But yeah, it's a good week. Also, can we just appreciate it is 11:30 p.m. on a Saturday night and Phong is on a work call, and she's been on a work call for the last few hours. This girl, I swear, having a startup is just, it is a lot. Don't start a company and think that you're going to have an average student life. You will be working weird hours. I have a lot of respect for her. I know it's super challenging. I know she learns a lot from it. But yeah, I can't imagine having to use my brain at full capacity right now.